Hi, family, and welcome to our first virtual back to school night, and welcome to pre-K at Magnolia Elementary for the 2020 and 2021 school year. You're probably wondering, who is my teacher? We have three awesome pre-K teachers here at Magnolia. Our first teacher is Mrs. Farrelly, our second teacher is Mrs. Mitchell, and our third teacher is Miss Hamilton. Okay. In pre-K, we are fortunate to have three wonderful paras joining us this year. Our first paraprofessional is Miss Little. Our second is Mrs. Shepard. And our third is Miss Gibbons. In each of the pre-K classrooms, there will be a main teacher and there will be a paraprofessional as well. How can I contact my teacher? On here you have your teacher's name, their email address, their number, and their Remind app information. When you download the Remind app onto your cell phone, all you need to do is type in the code to join your teacher's class. If you need help or more information, please reach out to your child's teacher. You're probably wondering, who can I contact if I have a question? Now, parents, I know this is a lot of information right here, but don't worry. Your teacher will send this out to you via email, so just keep an eye out for your email. If I need to contact the school, the phone number for the school is right there. If I want to contact the Judy Center, if I have a question about the packet or just a general question, you can contact your student's teacher. If I have a question about my student's IEP, you can talk to Mrs. Collingsworth. She is the special educator that will be working with pre-K this year. Now, when we move into virtual learning and when you finally get your devices, if you have a problem with your laptop, you can contact Miss Wheeler. If you need help finding access to materials or home necessities such as food, supplies of some sort, you can contact the Judy Center. You can reach out to Bonnie Matrega, Naisha Franklin, or you can reach out to Miss Kacher, who is our Community Schools Director. If I need social emotional behavior or mental health support, we have three wonderful guidance counselors at our school, Mrs. Calabrese, Miss Malone, and Miss Salvi Burke. Now I'm going to hand it over to Mrs. Hamilton, and she's going to talk about some of the things that we will be doing in our school year.
Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Hamilton. Welcome to Magnolia Pre-K. This school year we're going to focus on reading, language arts, math, and science and social studies. We will primarily be looking at letters of the alphabet and their sounds. We'll cover 12 sight words. We'll work on writing our first and or our last names. We will use developmentally appropriate spelling to write stories and sentences. And in math, we'll work on identifying numbers 0 to 10, making sets from 0 to 10, and counting to 20 and beyond. We'll also look at shapes, patterns, and different measurement units. Then also for our PI, we call it, which is our social studies or science units, we will be looking at families, we'll be looking at science, we're going to be doing a nutcracker unit. Digging Up the Past is a unit about dinosaurs. We'll be working on a nursery rhyme unit. One called Hoedown, where we're talking about music and farms. Pee Wee Olympics, we're talking about health, and how to take good care of our bodies, and Splash is about water and properties of water. And those are basically the features in which our pre-K curriculum is designed. And now I'm going to turn you over to the Judy Center.
I think we have one more slide for the workstation setup. We have some 5 tips here to help you guys kind of view to see what to do for your own space at home. Should you choose a quiet location, make sure that there's some place where your child can focus. Have the materials already available for your child at their hands reach, so they can know what they'll need for that learning session, and try to remove some clutter or any distractions and just set up a routine. Setting up a routine is really important for yourself and for your child to kind of get used to the environment and to feel comfortable and welcoming in their space. So yeah, so I'm Naisha Franklin. I'm with the Judy Center. I'm the Family Service Coordinator. There's also Bonnie Matrega, and as well we have a playgroup teacher. So the Judy Center does 2 tracks. We have a school readiness program track where we help you and your child get ready for school. So we will service families from birth to age 5 and beyond. Also, there's another track, which is the case management piece, which we will work with you as a family as a whole to make sure we provide resources to you. So you'll get educational side and you'll get a case management side. So if you need assistance with BG&E, your rent, need assistance with job search, resume building, anything of those sorts, as well as beyond. So if there's anything that I didn't think of or I didn't name and you have a question, ask us and we'll figure out how to get that information to you. And these are just some fun facts to think about while we are learning virtually. Some things that you can think about while you're making your routine. Sleep helps promote growth. So we all want to get a little taller, so let's help promote some growth and get some sleep. And it also helps your heart. It affects your weight. It helps to fight off the germs, and it reduces risk of injury, as well as it increases a child's attention span, and it boosts your learning ability. So we all want to figure out how we can learn a little better, keep our minds a little more clear. Sleep will help with that. And the Judy Center is going to work together with pre-K, and we're going to provide you with some resources. So this bedtime routine checklist, we will have this for all of our pre-K students, that you all can set with your family your own bedtime routine. And this is a simple checklist that you can use to kind of help you establish those routines. And these are some of the items that we're going to provide for each family. So the clock you see here with the red, you can say, okay, first you read your book, and then you can go out and play. So we'll say 10 minutes of reading. So the child will see you move the slide to 10 minutes, and a red window will come up for 10 minutes. And once it goes off, they'll know, okay, now I can go outside and play. So help setting that structure for your daily routines will also help you throughout the day as well. And so now I'm going to pass this over to Ms. Ferrali, where she will provide you with some more information.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mrs. Ferrali. Welcome to Pre-K at Magnolia. Very excited for our year. If you find that when your child is working on their packet and they become frustrated, we've just added a little bit of some tips, some things for you to do. What first is a good idea to acknowledge their frustration. They're 4 and they may become frustrated and not want to do the work. So acknowledge their frustration. Oh, I see you're upset. I see you're angry, you're sad. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to take deep belly breaths. So if you teach them belly breathing, what I like to do with my younger students, my children, even, you put the stuffed animal on their belly. When they take a deep breath in, the animal rises, and then they blow the air out and the animal goes down again. Practice deep belly breathing, or dim the lights maybe. Even just dimming the lights will help settle. Sometimes you might just need to move around. Have them stretch, have them jump up and down, run in place, jumping jacks. Even sometimes turning on the music and dancing will relieve stress. Dancing is so much fun, and it's always fun to laugh and giggle at ourselves when we're dancing. One other helpful tip is to check out the HCPS virtual calming room. There's a website that's added below to this slideshow that you can see. If you click on that, it will take you to different calming rooms, music, sites that the children can view to help settle them. What we would also like you to do is for play. Play is so important, and not even necessarily directed play. There are so many great things that come out for your children in this early childhood development stage of play. Play-based is the exploring, discovering, imagining on their own. It sparks their own creative problem solving, independent decision making, and just gaining self-sufficiency on their own. So examples of play-based learning, they're movement activities such as jumping, hopping, skipping. All of those things provide aerobic fitness, strengthening their young bones, and it introduces rhythm and timing. Ball playing, kicking, throwing, catching, passing. It involves whole body movements. It strengthens their body awareness, directional reasoning, so they know which direction they have to turn. Balance, creating a sense of balance, hand and eye-foot coordination. Role playing and storytelling. Children master new physical challenges by mirroring the actions of others. For example, when they're role playing that they're superheroes, they're mirroring that using whole body movements to play, pretend they're jumping over hot lava, running from place to place, problem solving, critical thinking. So all of these things are happening just through play. And last, dance. Like I said, it's so fun. Dancing is fun, and it develops self-esteem, confidence, emotions. And structured dancing even creates that sense of following directions and sequencing and patterning, what comes first, second, third in those dance steps. So just keep on playing every day. So we decided as a team, let's do something fun. Let's start this year off, kick it off, do something fun. Send one of us, send your teacher, your picture of your family. So we would like a picture of your children, everyone in their family, to start our class family tree. We have our names and our emails. Mrs. Mitchell, Mrs. Farrelly, and Mrs. Hamilton, if you could send us all pictures of your families, we would love to see them, and then we could start building our family tree. So thank you for visiting with us today. We are all very excited to see your faces, and keep sending those pictures, and we'll all be together soon.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.